career in the field, warns some industries may be hit harder than others.
Never axed jobs on this scale before. 11,000 positions, or about 13% of its workforce.
Used car startup Kavak is the latest global tech name to cut jobs.
Where are all the tech workers heading? Are they leaving expensive cities, chasing remote freedom, or creating new hubs? This massive shift is reshaping work and life as we know it. But what's really behind this migration, and what does it mean for the future? Let's dive in and find out. Have you noticed how suddenly everyone in tech seems to be packing up and moving? It's not just a rumor or a passing trend. There's a real massive migration happening right now. Recent surveys show that about 20% of remote tech workers are planning to relocate this year. That's 1 in 5. But it's not all about chasing bigger paychecks or flashy job titles. Nope. Many are moving because they want a better quality of life, more space, less stress, and a lifestyle that actually fits their values. Think about it. After years of grinding in crowded cities like San Francisco or New York, many tech workers are craving fresh air, affordable housing, and communities where they can breathe. And honestly, can you blame them? The pandemic showed us that work isn't tied to a desk anymore, so why should life be tied to a high-rent apartment? This shift isn't just about geography. It's about rethinking what work and life mean in 2025. If so, many tech workers are moving. Where exactly are they going? That's what we're diving into next. So if people are leaving Silicon Valley, where are they heading? Surprisingly, it's not just other big cities. Nearly half of these tech workers are choosing suburban life. Yes, suburbs. Places like Arlington, Virginia, or the outskirts of Austin, Texas are booming with tech talent. Why suburbs? Well, they offer a sweet spot. More affordable housing, better schools, and a community vibe that big cities sometimes lack. Plus, with remote work, commuting to an office isn't a daily grind anymore. You can have your cake and eat it to work from home and enjoy the backyard. But don't get this wrong, it's not all quiet cul-de-sacs and white picket fences. These suburbs are rapidly transforming into vibrant tech hubs with co-working spaces, networking events, and startups popping up everywhere. Austin, for example, has become a magnet for tech workers, combining a lower cost of living with a lively cultural scene. Could the suburbs be the next Silicon Valley? Or is this just a temporary detour? Stick around because the story gets even more interesting when we look beyond America's borders. Remember when your job meant you had to be physically present in a fancy office downtown? Well, that's ancient history now. Remote work has completely flipped the script. Tech workers today can live anywhere, from the beaches of Portugal to mountain towns in Eastern Europe, and still do their jobs just fine. This freedom has unleashed a wave of migration that's truly global. Suddenly, your coworker could be sipping coffee in Barcelona while you're grinding away in Seattle. And it's not just about escaping expensive cities, it's about choosing a lifestyle that fits your personality and goals. This remote revolution isn't just good news for workers, it's shaking up the entire tech ecosystem. Companies are no longer tied to expensive office leases, and cities that once had zero tech presence are now attracting top talent. This decentralization means tech innovation is spreading like wildfire, creating new opportunities in unexpected places. So, what does this mean for the future of work? Will offices become relics of the past? Or will we see a hybrid model that tries to balance both worlds? Now, let's look at the global picture. Tech talent is on the move internationally, and some countries are winning big. Spain, Canada, Great Britain, and the US are top destinations for skilled tech migrants in 2025. Why these countries? It's a mix of factors. Immigration policies that welcome skilled workers, quality of life, and strong tech ecosystems. For example, Canada's relaxed visa programs and high living standards make it a magnet for developers and engineers. Spain offers a fantastic climate and lifestyle, plus digital nomad visas that make it easy to live and work remotely. Here's a mini story. Maria, a software engineer from Brazil, recently moved to Lisbon because of the city's growing tech scene and affordable living. She says, "I can work for a US company, enjoy the sun, and still save money. It's the best of both worlds." This global talent race is creating fierce competition among countries to attract and retain tech workers. Governments are rolling out new visa programs, tax incentives, and startup support to win this battle. So, if you're a tech worker thinking about moving abroad, now might be the perfect time. Speaking of visas, here's where things get really interesting. Traditional immigration routes can be slow and complicated, but new visa programs are making it easier than ever for tech workers to relocate. Enter the digital nomad visa game changer for remote workers. Countries like Estonia, Croatia, and Barbados now offer visas specifically designed for people who want to live there temporarily while working remotely. These visas often come with perks like simplified tax rules and access to local services. But it's not just about digital nomads. Some countries have introduced job seeker visas that allow tech professionals to move first and find work later. This flexibility is a huge draw for people tired of the usual red tape. These visa hacks are opening doors for tech workers to explore new countries, cultures, and opportunities without the usual hurdles. It's a win-win for workers and host countries eager to boost their tech sectors. All right, let's get real for a moment. The tech industry hasn't exactly been a smooth ride lately. Massive layoffs between 2023 and 2025 have shaken the landscape, and guess what? They're a huge driver behind this migration wave. When you suddenly lose your job in a high-cost city, the first thing on your mind is, where can I rebuild my career and life without breaking the bank? This isn't just about finding any job, it's about finding the right job in a place that supports your lifestyle and growth. Many laid-off tech workers are moving to cities or countries where the cost of living is lower, but the tech scene is still buzzing. It's like hitting the reset button, but with a smarter strategy. So, layoffs aren't just job losses, they're career catalysts pushing tech workers to explore new horizons. And this shift is creating fresh opportunities in unexpected places. What's your take? Have layoffs changed your view on where to work or live? Moving is only part of the story. Tech workers aren't just changing zip codes, they're reinventing themselves. The pace of technology means skills can get outdated fast, and many are jumping on reskilling to stay ahead. AI, cybersecurity, and cloud computing, these are hot new areas attracting talent. Think about this. You're a software developer who just moved to a new city. Instead of looking for the same old job, you're learning AI tools or cybersecurity certifications to open new doors. This reinvention is exciting, but also a bit scary. It's like starting fresh, but with more experience and a bigger toolkit. This trend shows that migration isn't just about location, it's about growth and adaptation. The tech world keeps evolving, and so do its workers. Are you thinking about reskilling? What new skills do you see as game changers? While everyone talks about the usual suspects, San Francisco, New York, London, there's a quiet revolution happening in secondary tech cities. Places like Budapest, Tbilisi, Porto, and even smaller US cities are becoming magnets for remote tech workers. Why? These cities offer a unique combo: affordable living, growing tech communities, and plenty of co-working spaces. They're building ecosystems that support startups, freelancers, and remote teams alike. This means tech innovation is no longer confined to megacities. It's spreading out, creating new hubs of creativity and opportunity. Some of these cities offer government incentives for startups and remote workers, making it even easier to settle in. Plus, the lifestyle perks, less traffic, more green spaces, are huge draws. This trend is changing the map of tech talent. So, do you think the future of tech is decentralized, or will the big cities always dominate? Let's look ahead. What's next for tech workers and their migration patterns? Will remote work continue to explode, or will companies call people back to the office? Will immigration policies open more doors or slam them shut? One thing's clear: the future is flexible. Hybrid work models are gaining ground, giving workers the best of both worlds: office collaboration and remote freedom. Countries will keep competing for talent, rolling out new visas and incentives. And tech workers will keep chasing not just jobs, but lifestyles that make sense to them. With AI and automation advancing rapidly, some jobs might change or disappear. This means tech workers will need to stay nimble, reskilling and relocating as needed. The migration story isn't just about geography, it's about adaptability in a fast-changing world. Tech workers aren't just moving, they're reshaping how and where we live and work. It's about freedom, opportunity, and finding a place that fits your life, not just your job. The question is, which places will rise and which will fall behind? So, where do you see the future of tech work? Comment below, hit like and subscribe for more fresh insights. Change is coming fast. Don't miss it.